Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, also known as Green Eyed Phoenix Goddess here on YouTube. I am a Pisces, but I love all signs. I love everybody. I deal with all signs. But I think you'll find, guys, as a Pisces, I try to do lots of different things here on my channel. So please stay tuned to all of the amazing things coming. I do perk memberships. I have my website. I do personal readings. I do all kinds of amazing stuff. I also have subscription boxes that you can sign up for. So I have lots of fun different things that I do on my channel. So I really hope that you'll look around and that you'll join the family and that you'll subscribe. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And to all my returning subscribers, you guys know how much I love and appreciate you so much. Guys, as you know, these readings are always very general, so anything that is pertaining to your particular energy, please, anything that is pertaining to my channel will always be linked down below. How to book personal readings with me, how to donate to my channel, how to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, any type of sales or deals or anything. Everything will always be linked down below in regards to my channel. So, with all that being said, guys, let's get into the video. Okay, welcome back. Oh, no wonder. I was like, why am I not getting, anyway. Okay, hi guys, hi everybody. All right, guys, you're gonna think I'm like a crazy person because, so you guys know I have a schedule, right? An upload schedule where the last week of the month, I do an astrology read, right? Now, last week, I posted videos with like just a random type of topic for you guys, you know, just like an energy type of check-in, right? But the funny thing is that this week, for me, I feel like I technically could have done the astrology reads, but then I feel weird because April 1st starts in the middle of the week. So it's like, you understand what I'm saying? So I thought I had like an extra week, guys, but I didn't. You know what? At this point, I said, whatever. I realized it today. I said, wow, I said, I gypped my peoples. I said an astrology read. I said, I straight up gypped my peoples an astrology read. I said, because I was under the impression that I had like an extra week in March for some reason. I don't know. It was very weird, guys. But nonetheless, what I think I'm going to do is instead of just posting them separately, I'm just going to do one long video with all the signs. I'm going to timestamp them. So like once I get started with one, I'll notate the time. That way you guys can go right to your sign. And that way you don't have to go and scroll, you know, through the entire video. My apologies, guys. My son came out, and then you guys know about Brooklyn already. He came out. He started barking. He just likes to bark. He just loves to bark. My sister says no, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think he likes to bark. I'm like, because he's just really working his chops all the time. At any rate, so I said, you know what? I said, F it. I said, we're going to do an astrology read all the way through. So what I thought would be fun is for the astrology read, I'm just going to pull whatever comes out for you guys is what comes out. And then I'll have to read it. So however long we sit here, but I'm basically just going to focus on 3 decks, right? So I have my 2 astrology decks. And then I thought that it would be fun to pop out my crystal deck again. And then maybe we can get like a crystal that you guys could be focused on for something that's going on, maybe like in your life or whatever. So then we'll pop that. And yeah, we'll take a peek and see. So let's get started. So we're going to start with Pisces. So Pisces, my son messed me up here. So you know what? I'm just going to have to go through and I'm going to have to timestamp them later on. That's what I'll have to do. It's all right, guys. I'll make sure I go through later on and I'll timestamp them. All right. But at any rate, we're going to get started. All right. So Pisces, what do we have? Let's see. What do we got for my Pisces? What do my Pisces need to know astrologically, as I would say? What do my Pisces need to know astrologically? Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. What about from this deck? And then you guys know that I have the guidebooks for these. So I love the guidebooks. That one wanted to come out. All right. This one wanted to come out. I didn't even have to shuffle Pisces, like honestly. All right. And let's see. And what crystal can my Pisces be focusing on at this time? What crystal would be good for my Pisces at this time? What crystal would be good for my Pisces at this time? What crystal would be good for my Pisces at this time? Thank you. Okay. Rhodonite. Oh, I have a mix of this actually. Okay, so you guys got rhodonite. All right. We'll go through it at the end. I just wanted to grab everything. So now that we've got everything, so let's take a peek. All right, Pisces. So you guys got from my from the Numinous Astro deck, you guys got semi-sextile. So let's see what the semi-sextile has to say. So okay, so it says a subtle adjustment. So this is the card that you guys got, right? It says encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. And on the top it says allowing. That's so pretty though, right? You guys see the plant, right? So it says a subtle adjustment. There is no need for radical action right now, but how could you turn the volume knobs ever so slightly on a situation and travel toward your growing edge, that slightly uncomfy territory that is nonetheless curiously compelling? Maybe it's beginning to chip away at an old story you've inherited, or listening into a new friend's perspective on your same old problem. Get curious about all the levels of a singular emotion like love or anger, and check in with where you are right now. Embrace the notion that there are multiple ways to be, and that growing and shifting are not all or nothing, now or never propositions. Take your time and blend innovation with your characteristic spark. And for those of you who maybe want to do a journal prompt, they say, write a question to an imaginary advice column and respond to yourself in the voice of a BFF or a trusted guide. That's so cool. I love it. I love that. Okay, cool. So that's for that one, guys. So basically, yeah, like, you know, there's some of us who have to kind of really dig deep within ourselves, because if we gain a different perspective on something, obviously it gives you a different point of view, right? So that's kind of like what they're saying for that one, okay? And then for the other deck, you guys got Capricorn. So we're gonna go through what you guys have for Capricorn. All right. So it says keywords are determined, hardworking, logical, focused, respect, callous, and insecure. Capricorn often appears when we are under a lot of pressure to succeed, and this can cast a more serious shadow on our personality. This energy can be effectively channeled into anything we want. So grab a pen and paper and outline the steps to reaching your goal. Be realistic, but remember that believing in yourself is the most important part of the process. If you have been pushing hard and not seeing progress, it may be time to take a step back and evaluate your process. Maybe you need to change up your routine or assign certain tasks to specific days when you know that will get your undivided attention. Don't worry, you will get to where you want to be. I love that for you, Pisces. Now, here's the funny thing. For me, and this has to do with my life path number, so this has nothing really to do with like the astrology. Well, it has to do with astrology, but it's not with this particular thing that we're going through. But like, for example, my life path number, when I figured out and I dug a little bit deeper with information, I discovered that Thursdays are my actual best days to do like spiritual work or any type of work in regards to something that I'm passionate about, like anything having to do with my passion or my purpose. Like Thursdays are my best days to do that work. So this type of stuff is really fun to look into, guys, because it really does give you insight about yourself and things that maybe need to change so that you can get better and become the best version of you, right? So keep that in mind. All right. So the crystal you guys got was rhodonite. It says with a palette of deep pink and black, rhodonite gets its name from the Greek word for rosy. Potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job types. It says Sagittarian, so these are people who need it, but anybody can obviously take it. Where to put it? It says against your open heart, begging the universe to tell you what the fuck you should be doing with your life. And then it says when to use it. When that cubicle life has got you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up. When you're ready to use your real unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. And it says, go with your heart. All right, so take that as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody or every Pisces, but take it as it resonates, okay? All right, Pisces, so that's what I have for you guys. Now let's go to Taurus. All right, Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? For all my signs that are going to be watching now and all my signs that will be watching later. Let's see. What else? What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? Guys, I just had like the best slice of pizza ever. Oh my God, it was so good. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Four Brothers Pizzeria, but like, it's like Greek pizza. And I don't really know the difference between them. I don't know. I just feel like it's more of like a deeper dish, but man, excuse me, it's so good. All right, what crystal can my Taurus be focusing on? What crystal? What crystal? What crystal? This is why I told my son, I was like, Micah, I was like, you see, I was like, you don't understand that every time you come out and then Brooklyn barks, this is the one for you guys to choose. Every time you come out in the Brooklyn barks, I was like, it sets everything off. So then I have to pause the video and then I have to like bunch up the video. So like I can't get a precise time for like when I'm doing the signs. So already I was like, darn it, you know, it was hilarious. Okay. So let's get into it, Taurus. All right. So for the first card, you guys got, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say it's Quincunx or whatever, but it says complexity. And it says irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. All right. So let's see what it says. So it says, it's time to notice where harshness towards yourself or others is causing you what is actually avoidable pain. Where have you tensed around what someone should be doing or how you think a situation must work out to bring about your happiness? This card is a powerful reminder that everything happening in your life is meant for you and your evolution, however unjust it might seem on the surface. Inquire deeply around the relationship between your internal and external worlds. Where are you believing that if someone or something were different, it would solve your current struggle once and for all? Commit to sitting with discomfort and settling into contradiction so that you can learn to let yourself and others be exactly as you and they are. Don't I always say this to you, Taurus? It's basically like saying you got to take that leap, because taking the leap and not having that fear will land everybody where they're supposed to be. I always say that, always. Sorry, I got excited. Anywho, for those of you who want a journal prompt, here you go. Write love post-its to the 5 most difficult parts of yourself and place them around the house. I love these astro cards. I really, really do. I hope you guys agree. I hope you guys enjoy these when I do these. And then you guys got this, I think it's called Cris or Chris. So let's see. I'm going to dive in and see. Or Ceres. Anyway. Keywords: nurturing, abundance, unconditional love, rage, grief, loss, and beauty. So check it out. Things are abundant in your life right now, and the potential for reaching your goals is at its peak. You just need to stay focused on the things that matter most to you. Don't let minor distractions get in the way of that or influence your decisions. You know what is best for you, even if it doesn't make sense to anyone else. If you are going through a low emotional period, do your best to appreciate the beauty in the everyday. Eat nourishing foods and make beautiful art. Go for walks and reconnect with nature. Spend time with your loved ones doing things that matter. Material items and overindulgence will not serve you right now, so avoid emotional binges. When we are children, our parents are supposed to take care of us. They should hug us when we are sad and feed us when we are hungry. At some point, we take over this parental role for ourselves, and if you're struggling getting things done, it could be that a wound from your upbringing is causing you to get in your own way. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's funny because I always say this to you, Tauruses. Always, always, always. I always say that yes, hard work is great. And that's so, like, you know, I so admire that, right? But you guys have to remember that there's other things along the way. Always enjoy the journey as well, right? I always say this to you guys all the time. So I'm glad that popped out for you guys. And it's funny how they're telling you not to remember, like, not to forget to be happier and, you know, bring about like that more happiness, right, in yourself. Because look at the crystal that you guys got is citrine, which is the happy crystal. I call it my happy crystal. Manifest your masterpiece at the bottom, okay? It's a must-have for wannabe makers of art and money. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you, right? It says who needs it. Wherever you set intentions, placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like, greatness is out there and I am coming for it. When to use it? When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. I love it. I love it. I love it for you, Taurus. I love it, love it, love it. All right. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Okay. Aries. Let's see. What do we have for my Aries? I love that, guys. Oh my God. I love it. I love these guys. I love them. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for my Aries? Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, for you guys. Wow, okay. So you guys got moon, feelings. It says instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and mother. That's what that one says. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Thank you. You guys got second house. All right. And then what crystal for my Aries? What crystal for my Aries? What crystal for my Aries? What crystal? Oh, thank you. Okay, so you guys got quartz. All right. So let's dive in. All right, so we're going to dive in. So you guys got moon. Let's take a peek and see what they have to say about the moon. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay, it says, what is your gut telling you that you haven't been paying attention to? Your instincts about the situation you are faced with are spot on. So how can you help yourself to trust what you know in your heart to be true and make your next choice from this place? The moon is here to remind you to take whatever steps you need to feel safe and secure in your decision-making process. Perhaps this means more alone time to nurture your nervous system. Preparing yourself a nourishing meal, stepping up your self-care, seeking supportive, empathetic counsel now could also help you tune in. Then the journal prompt for you guys is write a to-do list from your intuition. All right, so take that. How that resonates, Aries, right? Now let's look up the other one. So you guys got second house. Let's see. Okay. Keywords: finances, security, money, indulgence, and materialism. If you get the second house in a reading, it's time to get your finances in order. Overindulging in material things due to stress will catch up with you and leave you scrambling to pay your bills. Alternatively, if you have been short on cash and struggling, this is about to change. Expect a pay raise or some type of windfall to come your way. Sometimes the second house means that you are pushing your beliefs onto other people against their will. Nothing in life is one size fits all, and what works for you may not work for someone else. All right, guys? All right. And then your crystal that you guys got was you guys got quartz, and that's easily accessible as well. It says enhance your vision at the bottom, and it says Among the most abundant minerals on the planet, clear quartz is everywhere, but it's far from basic. A master manifestor, quartz is programmable. So give it a job to do and get busy. Who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection. Where to put it? Between your eyebrows during meditation. When to use it? You could put it anywhere as well though, guys, just FYI. When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through the illusions, clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. I love it. I love that for you guys. And that's very easily accessible. And it's funny how I said that it's easily accessible, but it's not, you know, it's not that it's not powerful, you know, it is powerful. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. All right, Leo. Leo, what do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo? Thank you. All right, so Leo, you got 4th house. And let's see. So 4th house says roots. It says family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. All right, so that's 4th house. What do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo? Thank you. Oh, you guys, look at, we have the first sign that has 2 that popped out. All right, and what crystal do we have for Leos? I'm not surprised though, Leos, because there's been that type of energy of wanting to really come out into your own that you guys have had. Especially, I just did one of your love readings too. Like it's that energy of wanting to come out of stuff. So I'm not surprised who popped up. All right, what crystal do we have for my Leos? Okay, so this one is called Apatite. Apatite, but we'll go through it obviously after. Okay, so let's see, Leos. So you guys got 4th house, all right, for the luminous one. So let's see. So it's time to nestle in, lick your wounds, and spend some time retreating into your own private world. I literally did anyway. What makes you feel emotionally secure? What strange, wondrous dreams are stored in your treasure chest? How can you create a sweet retreat for yourself right now? Like a childhood treehouse, both physically and metaphorically. Forget about trends for a few days and dig out your comfiest clothes. Put your favorite sheets on your bed and schedule time for reading and journaling under the covers. Ask your inner child what she needs or he needs and do what you can to provide it for him or her. This is your journal prompt, guys. Create a written vision board of your dream sanctuary space. Think ideal fabrics, scents, music, lighting, locale. Yeah, a lot of you need to create your sacred space, for sure. Let's see. All right, so let's do you got new moon. So let's do the new moon first because it's the first one, and then we'll do Taurus. The Taurus card anyway. All right, so then you guys got new moon. All right, so the keyword is beginning. It says this phase represents the starting point of the lunar cycle. It is where the subconscious and the conscious mind share the same plane, and this means you should focus on your aspirations and emotional desires. If you plant the seeds, they shall grow. Think of the new moon as a blank page where you control the story. What do you wish for most? This can also be a period of uncertainty and insecurity because we cannot see the moon's glow. All right, so that's the moon one, guys. And then let's see. You guys got Taurus as well. There we go. All right, so then you guys got Taurus as well. Look how pretty the Taurus one is. So pretty. So keywords: security, grounded, beauty, art, stubborn, and strength. Taurus reminds us that it is okay to crave comfort and to indulge every once in a while. It is okay to spend some money on yourself as long as your responsibilities take priority. A good thing to remember is that pleasure doesn't have to cost. A book from the library is going to contain the same words as it would if you purchased it. Flowers picked from a garden smell just as good as ones from a store. If you have been holding on to resources too tightly, now would be a good time to invest a little in your future. The easiest way to do this is to open a savings account. It will still satisfy your need to possess the funds, but also helps you create a safety net for the future. All right, Leos? All right, and let's see. And then your crystal card is the Apholite. So it says, Apholite acts like a teleportation device to places transcendent. Often sourced from enchanted India, birthplace of Tantra, Yoga, Nag Champa, Apholite clears skepticism, cynicism, and logic from the spiritual path. Says, who needs it? Anyone looking for that ray of light from on high to hit them with something good. Where to put it? Wherever you practice religion, meditate, channel, or pray. Then it says when to use it. When the spiritual life feels like a moving target. When you feel skeptical about your true purpose on earth. When you feel like your yeah, but thoughts are dishonoring the innermost you. It says beam yourself up, way up. Wow, that's an awesome one for you guys. You guys definitely could benefit from that. Oh my God, I love that for you guys. I love that for you guys. All right. So who do we have next? Libra. Right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra. All right. For Libra. What do we got for Libra? What do we got for Libra? That's the one that kind of really flew. All right, Libra. So you guys got Sagittarius. It says the Voyager. It says enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, bareback, unbridled, experiential, lucky, boundless, traveling, risk-taking, tactless, and self-righteous. And then for the other card, you guys got Mars. Let's see. Oh, I can't wait to dive into that, Libra. It seems a little dark. Let's see. Let's see. What crystal? What crystal for my Libras? What crystal? What crystal for my Libras? Crystal. What crystal for my Libras? Thank you. Malachite. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into it, Libra. All right, so the first one, like I told you, you guys, that you got Sag, right? So let's take a peek. I think they're over here. Yes, okay. So Sag. Okay, Sagittarius is asking you to roll the dice. Let the wind throw back your hair and bust out far beyond any self-imposed limitations. Notice where you've built walls and borders in your life and summon the curiosity and courage to spill right over them. Who's told you that you're too much? What should is keeping you from taking up all the space you need and then some? Take a chance on yourself. Cultivate optimism and have faith in walking your unique path. Roam and frolic and remember that your wildness cannot be tamed or broken. Your journal prompt is, draw up the imaginary curriculum for a class you'd teach on Life 101. I love that, Libras. I love that. And then for the other card, you guys got Mars. So let's take a peek and see what Mars has to say for you guys. Let's see, we got Pluto, Neptune, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter. There we go. Okay, so the keywords is aggression, divine masculine, bravery, force, energy, temper, and assertion. The appearance of Mars can mean you need to be more confident in a situation. If you have been sitting on the sidelines watching everyone else get the things you want, now is the time to step up. We know that being overly pushy and combative is damaging, but being a spectator in your own life is just as bad. Put on a brave face even if inside you are terrified. Strength comes in many different forms. Mars can also mean we are suffering from tunnel vision. Putting all your focus into one thing isn't healthy. Whether it is a romantic partner, your career, or a hobby, letting your other commitments fall by the wayside damages them in the long run. If you need a push to physically start something, the red planet can give you a boost of energy, but be sure to actually follow through on what you begin. All right, Libra, and then your crystal card we were just saying is malachite. So it says claim your success. Isn't that funny? They're talking to you about success, right? And look at the malachite combined with it. Look at. So it says, with its trademark acid trip swirls, money green malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high copper content. Always good for moving energy and making things happen. Who needs it? Be overflowing in creativity but lacking in follow through. The all business all the time set. If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it, when you've just got to have the money, the power, and all the glory, come at it with a heart-forward, sustainable energy, courtesy of malachite. All right, Libras, get you some malachite and get going, get to stepping. All right, Capricorn, you're up. What do we have for you, Capricorns? Let's see. Capricorn, what do we have for my Capricorns? Capricorn. Capricorn, you guys got fourth house, roots. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. Let's see, what do we have for my Capricorns? Thank you. And then you guys got new moon. That's so funny because that was the one that actually have flipped over. So fourth house, now you guys got new moon. All right, and then what crystal do we have for my Capricorns? What crystals do we have for my Capricorns? What crystal do we have for my Capricorns? Thank you. Hold on. Yeah, this was the one that was, okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's get into it, Capricorns. All right, so fourth house. This one's in the back, I believe. Yes. All right. Okay. It's time to nestle in. Lick your wounds and spend some time retreating into your own private world. What makes you feel emotionally secure? What strange, wondrous dreams are stored in your treasure chest? How can you create a sweet retreat for yourself right now, like a childhood treehouse, both physically and metaphorically? Forget about trends for a few days and dig out your comfiest clothes. Put your favorite sheets on your bed and schedule time for reading and journaling under the covers. Ask your inner child what she needs and do what you can to provide it for her or him. Journal prompt. Create a written vision board of your dream sanctuary space. Think ideal fabrics, scents, music, lighting, and locale. Okay? All right, Capricorns, you guys got that for that. And that's so funny because, yeah, they want you to, to try to get, you have to set up your space, You have to set up a space. All right, let's see. And then you guys got new moon here. So you guys got new moon. All right, so keyword is beginning. I just want to show it to you again. This phase represents the starting point of the lunar cycle. It is where the subconscious and the conscious mind share the same plane, and this means you should focus on your aspirations and emotional desires. If you plant the seeds, they shall grow. Think of the new moon as a blank page where you control the story. What do you wish for most? This can also be a period of uncertainty and insecurity because we cannot see the moon's glow. And then it's funny because at the bottom of your crystal card, it says banish your blahs, you know, which is something that you guys can get stuck in, right? So it says, a 28 million year old Saharan desert glass only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow but far from mellow. The navel-gazing and brooding binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the street with some extra swagger. Hold Libyan gold tektite or this card at your will center and set some goals. Seriously, make a list. Then call on the fiery, beyond ancient energy of this stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. When to use it? It says when your get up and go has ghosted you, right? So banish your blahs. So funny. I love that. It's so funny. Somebody actually mentioned for me to get this to merge it with my Moldavite. So I definitely have to look into that one as well, Capricorns. I'm going to be looking into that one as well. All right, that's what I have for you, Capricorns. All right, so Aquarius. Let's see. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, what do we have? You guys got third house, perception. So it says speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussions, surroundings, and sociability. And then you guys got your own card, Aquarius. Oh, that's so freaking hilarious. And then the third house is what that looks like. All right, what crystal do we have for Aquarius? What crystal do we have for Aquarius? This one wanted to fall out, but I'm gonna see because which one? What crystal do we have for Aquarius? What crystal do we have for Aquarius? Hold on, Aquarius, because we got, you know what? Is this the, let me see. I knew it because I was like, okay, let me just, that's funny. Okay. I always just gotta just go, what out for you? Anyway. All right, so you guys got third house. So let's take a peek. All right. How can you fine tune your message to better reflect what it is you're trying to say? We're bombarded with information day in, day out in the now age, making it hard to differentiate our voice from the constant tweeting of the chorus line. The third house card is asking you to step away from social media and ignore the text trails for a moment as you tune back into the quality and cadence of the tone that's uniquely you. From here, you can begin again to craft your missives from a place of impact and authenticity. Your journal prompt is, list your favorite ways to distract yourself and post it somewhere to remind you not to engage with them. Okay? All right, and then I'm curious. Let me see. Let's take a peek and see what we got for you guys since you guys basically pulled yourselves. Oh my God, hilarious. I think that's so hilarious. Okay, so keywords: invention, rebellion, humanitarian, social, offbeat, temperamental, cold, neurotic. Retreating into your own world is what Aquarius wants you to do when it appears in a reading. Too often, we absorb and internalize other people's emotions and neuroses, and it's time for you to rid yourself of them. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb for an entire 24/7 and have yourself a staycation. The appearance of Aquarius can also mean it is time to loosen up and get a little crazy. You are being given the opportunity to be as out there and unpredictable as you want. If you are someone who always plays it safe, you are being offered a free pass to experiment. Make sure you leap into the water. Now is not the time for waiting. That's hilarious. I love that. And then look, this is your crystal card, which is so funny because the sign before you just got it. Banish your blahs, right? So Libyan gold tektite, okay? A 28 million year old Saharan desert glass only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow but far from mellow. The navel-gazing and brooding binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the street with some extra swagger, right, is who needs this. Where to put it? Hold Libyan tektite at your will center, just above the navel, and set some goals. Seriously, make a list. Then call on the fiery beyond ancient energy of this stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. When to use it? When your get up and go has ghosted you. I love that, Aquarius. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. All right, so let's see. All right, now we have Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio? Let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Oh, good Lord. Good Lord, Scorpio. The energy, the energy. Thank you. Okay, so you guys got North Node, Destiny, Soul School, Learning Curve, Fulfillment, Purpose, Maturing, Experience, Fruition, North Star, Process, Development, Practice, Path, Beacon, Blossoming, Becoming, Integrity, and Journey. That's that one. Let's see. What else? What else do we have for Scorpio? What else do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. You guys got Waning Crescent Moon. All right. And what crystal card do we have for Scorpio? What crystal card? What crystal do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Just the one. All right, that wasn't really accurate for me, so what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. All right. Oh, that's so funny because it looked like a piece of steak to me. It's so funny. This one's called Jet. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So you guys, Scorpio, you guys got North Node. All right. So we're going to take a peek and see. These must be here before. Yeah. Okay. So you guys got North Node. All right. So it says when the North Node arrives, there's something much larger unfolding than you may consciously realize. A situation, challenge, or relationship has come to you that's connected to your higher purpose, and you've entered into a phase of deep soul mastery through something that may, on the surface, seem mundane. Your actions and attitude towards this matter will have lasting ripple effects through this lifetime and beyond. Consider where you're being called to interrupt a pattern of comfort to answer a higher call. Your destiny is on the line. This is your guys' journal prompt. Who you would like to come back as in your next life and why? Who would you like to come back as in your next life and why? All right, so that's that one. Then you guys got waning crescent moon. So let's see what that's about. Waning crescent moon. Waning crescent moon. Okay, so it says keyword is ending. The waning crescent or balsamic moon is the final step in the cycle. It is a time for rest and recuperation. Nothing more can be done in this moment. You just need to wait it out. It is important to understand that sometimes, no matter what steps we take or preparations we make, we cannot change fate. What we can do is accept that life comes with curveballs and try to go with the flow. I love that. I think I showed you guys, right? Yeah. And then you guys got the Jet. Yep. So at the bottom it says claim your space. What it is, earthy and grounding, this true black mineraloid variety of coal is an ancient fossilized driftwood. Who needs it? Empaths and witchy types. Where to put it? To clear a physical space or your body of uninvited vibes, swipe Jet over the affected area and tell toxic energy, spirits, and tensions to peace out. When to use it? When asking for guidance from elsewhere, fake, seance guided meditation, hardcore tarot session, Jet can take the edge off high vibe stones like Moldavite and Serpentine, and is a wise old friend to bring as your +1 wherever your triggers are sure to be on the guest list. So claim your space. I love that, Scorpios. Love it, love it, love it. All right. We have Virgo and Gemini. All right, Virgo. What do we got for my Virgos? All right, Virgo, what do we got? What do we got for my Virgos? What do we have for my Virgos? Okay, so you guys got Chiron healing. So it says healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues, self-doubt, excuse me, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. And I'll show you guys the card in just a sec. What do we got? What do we got for Virgo? What do we got for Virgo? Oh, that's the one that wanted to, okay, cool. All right, so that's the first one that you guys got, Virgo, and then you guys got the waxing crescent moon, all right? And then what crystal do we have for you guys? What crystal do we have for my Virgos? What crystal do we have for my Virgos? They popped out 2 for you guys, so we're gonna take them. You guys got ruby and then malachite. Okay, so Virgo. All right, so the first one you guys got was Chiron. All right, so let's take a peek and see what it says. Chiron. Let's see. Chiron. Okay, so Chiron. Okay. This card's arrival signals a time of deep cleansing and restoration at a cellular level, which starts with the capacity to abide with and allow your wounded places to rise to the surface. The invitation now is to slow down, melt in. Notice where you've been attempting to explain or analyze a persistent sensation out of existence and commit to inviting it in for some TLC instead. Seek to realize that the release itself comes from not turning away, that the way out is always truly through. What do you need to help you soften to your tenderness right now? Then your guys' journal prompt is, list 5 things that make you cry and why. Okay, Virgo? Then you guys got waxing crescent moon. So let's go and see what that one is. Let's see. So keyword is initiative. The moon is beginning to show herself, and beneath the surface, the roots of the seeds you planted are beginning to weave and strengthen in the soil. Growth can be broken up into 2 parts. Obstacles, which are negative patterns from the past, and actions, which are changes made to achieve alignment. What this means is that focusing your energy toward what you want to accomplish is a form of self-care. Just resist the urge to overwater your garden, as you don't want to end up with root rot. Okay, and then you guys, Virgos, you guys got 2 crystal cards, right? So you guys got malachite and ruby. So malachite at the bottom says, claim your success. It says, with its trademark acid trip swirls, money green malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high copper content. Always good for moving energy and making things happen. Who needs it? The overflowing in creativity but lacking in follow through. The all business all the time set. Where to put it? If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When to use it? When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it. When you've just got to have the money, the power, and all the glory. Come at it with a heart-forward, sustainable energy, courtesy of malachite. And then at the bottom it says, claim your success. Okay, and then your other one is ruby. It says, feed your fires. That's what it looks like. Okay, so it says, hot pink to Cabernet red, ruby is a precious gemstone that has bedazzled royalty for centuries. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you in the direction of a rich, passionate life. Who needs it? Anyone with something worth fighting for. And then it says any Aries as well. Where to put it? In a ring, on the hand you throw punches with, or in the boudoir. When to use it? When you want to show the world you're both beautiful and ferocious. When your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrums have you down, reach for ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging. And then at the bottom again, like I said, feed your fires. All right, Virgo? Oh, I hope that you find that helpful. I love that for you guys. All right, and Gemini. Let's see. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, what do we have for you guys? Gemini. Oh, thank you. You guys also got the semi-sextile allowing. All right, so that's encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. All right, what else do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Thank you. All right, and then you guys got 11th house, Gemini. You guys got 11th house. And then the semi-sextile, the one that I just read you. And then what crystal? What crystal do we have for my Geminis? What crystal? What crystal do we have for my Geminis? What crystal do we have for my Geminis? Yeah, Moldavite. Okay, so let's dive in, Gemini. All right, so semi-sextile, that's one in the back here. All right, so it says, a subtle adjustment. There is no need for radical action right now, but how could you turn the volume knobs ever so slightly on a situation and travel toward your growing edge, that slightly uncomfy territory that is nonetheless curiously compelling? Maybe it's beginning to chip away at an old story you've inherited, or listening into a new friend's perspective on your same old problem. Get curious about all the levels of a singular emotion like love or anger, and check in with where you are right now. Embrace the notion that there are multiple ways to be, and that growing and shifting are not all or nothing, now or never propositions. Take your time and blend innovation with your characteristic spark. Your journal prompt is, write a question to an imaginary advice column and respond to yourself in the voice of a BFF or trusted guide. All right, Geminis, and then you guys got for the other one, 11th house. So let's see. Those are not too far back here. Yeah. So keywords is rebellion, social, friendship, invention, and potential. Big plans and unconventional dreams are this card's wheelhouse. Anything you come up with right now can easily become reality with a bit of thinking outside the box. The 11th house is where the greatest ideas are born, as long as you don't let society impose its narrow viewpoint on your creative process. Figuring out your place in the world can be a scary thing, but it should also be fun. There is so much to discover out there. Treat every person you meet like a potential friend, and you may be surprised by what you discover. All right, Gemini, and then the crystal card that you guys got is Scolecite. So it says, dive into your dreams. That's what it looks like. And that's the back. Scolecite is a super vibey, icy white stone that forms in needle-like bursts. Who needs it? Up all night worrying about the coming singularity types, brave explorers of beautiful dreamscapes. Where to put it? Under your pillow before bed, wherever you want to establish an impenetrable chill zone. When to use it? When it's time to take your sleep hygiene to the next level, put down the phone, pick up a book, a paper one, sip a chamomile tea, slather on the lavender oil, and wait for some rapid eye movement and those dreamy messages marked important by your subconscious. And then again, it says dive into your dreams. All right, Gemini, so that's what I have for you guys. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I loved doing it. I've literally been sitting here for the longest time, but I loved it. I didn't want to stop. I wanted to sit all the way through and do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I love and appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you next month for your next month's astrology read. Bye, guys.